Hello guys, welcome to the Great Marketers Show, where I interview the top and the great marketers and entrepreneurs, and where I believe that all entrepreneurs should take off their entrepreneurship hat and put on their marketer's hat. Because of the good marketing, we are able to make change, we are able to make impact on more lives. So overall, here you will just get all your marketing answers. So today we are inviting the one and only Turner Leslie. Turner Leslie is the relationship manager at Clickfunnels and helped many affiliates to become the journey. He's the business freak. Turner is an expert in building relationships with his audience. And the one more thing, the most important thing, he has the father of Chet, and he has a lot of responsibility. So let's learn and invite the one and only Turner in the house. So
What's up?
how are you? How are you, Turner? How is going everything?
Everything's going well. Yeah, happy that it's a Friday, heading into the weekend strong, but had a really good week.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And thank you so much for giving me your precious time. I'm so much grateful to have you on my show. Thank you so much for your time. So,
Of
first
course.
of all, just let me know how is going everything. How are you, and how's the other ClickFunnels member?
We're doing well. ClickFunnels is such a fun place to be because we're always going a million miles a minute, and so many fun things going on. It's just going to be crazy. We're going to have such a fun year for sure.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And it is also my dream to work with ClickFunnels or visit sometime in the ClickFunnels office. But we are in India, so it will take a lot of time to reach out that place. Yeah. So let's get started the interview. If someone is watching us live, then put the hashtag live. And if you're just watching as a replay, then put the hashtag replay. And the one more thing is just prepare your notebook and just write it down, all the note and the golden nuggets that Turner will share with us. Okay, so let's get started. So Turner, first of all, just share me your backstory. So how did you started that and how to start your job with ClickFunnels?
For sure. Guess we can go as far back as I've been in affiliate marketing for a really long time, even before I knew what affiliate marketing was. I first started with doing affiliate stuff for like a sweatshirt company back when I was in high school, I think, my freshman year. Just telling people about really awesome products and then, well, getting the reward of maybe getting the product or getting a commission on it as well. And then whenever I like something, I like to talk about it. If it influences me, I like to help other people to get that other thing as well, which is kind of fun. So that's what I really love about affiliate marketing is like, well, if I love it, you should love it too, because it's awesome. But throughout my life, I've really done that. I really made connections, relationships that way. It's been fun. But when I went to college, my major was communications, and I was able to have some really cool classes that I was able to be in and build some relationships with some awesome classmates as well as some amazing teachers. And we're able to do some really cool assignments as far as like senior projects and much more. But while I was in college, I built a fitness business or a personal training business. Just kind of happened, I guess. I lost a lot of weight and became more healthy, and people asked how I did that. So I helped them, just like, well, kind of like affiliate marketing, I guess, just kind of building a relationship and connecting. But I built my business to about 20 to 30 clients at a time, which was crazy because I was doing about 18 credits a semester, which just got crazy. But I was able to manage my time as well, being happily married and just being as happy as possible. And then during that time, I was able to make some good money. I was actually had a part-time job as well. So my college life was a little bit crazy. But during that time, I was able to do that. And then for my senior project, I had to, build up a business and show how I did that. So it actually worked out great. I actually made my own t-shirts that said Turner Get Fit. I think I've got one in the closet there. I made my own business cards. My social media was crazy with it, with my Instagram, as well as, filming myself and then sending out my videos, helping people lose weight. And just become better physically and healthy and that sort of thing as well. So that was really cool. I was able to do really awesome in that senior project. And then as I was leading into my senior year and then looking into graduating, I looked into some awesome companies. My brother, Jake Leslie, he is the one of the head funnel builders for ClickFunnels and for Russell, or I think he's like the head funnel builder, one of the top. He was telling me about this awesome company that he worked for, ClickFunnels, and I came home to see him and my family. And Jake took me to the office, introduced me to Russell, and much more. Found out that I had some ties to Russell as well, so that was really cool. And I just really wanted to work for ClickFunnels. And so when I graduated, I was talking to some of the employees at ClickFunnels and said, hey, I just really want to work there. Where can I work? And I first applied for the relationship manager position. I did not get that position right off the bat. So I then interviewed for a different position for the onboarding team, which was super fun. We ended up making about $1 million in that team that we grew, which was pretty awesome. And then a year later, I got an interview or an option or opportunity, I guess you could say, to then be hired to an awesome role called the relationship manager position. So a year later, I was able to work up to my position that I am in now, which is so cool. It just kind of shows that maybe if you're not ready for that thing now, just wait, just work as hard as you can, and then you get to that position or that role or whatever you want to a little bit later. Just work as hard as you can and you'll get it. But that's where I am now. I have a blast with what I do for work for ClickFunnels as helping out the affiliates, and also work with Chris Cameron. We have a blast, and we just like to help our affiliates to learn and grow and to just be better people, and to, what it's really about is to help our affiliates to have a opportunity to, promote ClickFunnels, which then in turn gets them money, which then in turn helps them and their families to grow and have more opportunities. So that's what it's all about. So a huge answer to your question.
This is really awesome. And how much time you are just doing your job? It is the 5 to 6 years, right?
How long have I done this position?
Yeah.
I've been with ClickFunnels for almost 3 years, but I've been in this position for a year and a month. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. So when you just get your job and at the ClickFunnels, and when they just give you the job of relationship manager, so how did you resonate that job that will help you in the future, and because you have already a skill of the relationship building, so how did you resonate that job?
I just continue to build relationships as much as I can. It's just kind of a natural thing for me. So it's just fun. I like to find common ground with anyone I talk to and then kind of build it from there, because no matter who you are, you can build a relationship with someone by getting to know them, talking with them, and then kind of moving forward. So my job is it's just fun. It's just great. So it's just awesome that I'm able to have this and continue on. So it's awesome. It's a good life.
That's really a good thing, because we are the person who are just making a lot of relationship with the people that we don't know, and that's came here with all around the world, and we are just making good relationship with them and helping them to resolve their issues. So could you tell me, how did you build your relationship with your audience? What are the elements you are using to making the relationship?
So in our Facebook group, we go live like 3 times a week. And so we like to have everybody in our group come in live and be with us. So I decided to do kind of like a goofy thing called Turner Tuesdays. It's kind of just a fun time in the group to be with me, show around ClickFunnels, and then spotlight our affiliates. So I like to bring people on there and to have them be spotlighted. It's kind of a fun way to get in with them. They get in with us, and kind of help people to get to know each other there. And then just reaching out to people. If someone has a question, I'll answer it. And if someone wants to get to know me, come into my social media, ask me questions whenever you want to. Just to be open, I think, is the best way to build that relationship as well, and to find that common ground.
Yeah, that's really that's really awesome strategy and the elements. So the thing is, when we are just creating the relationship, the tactical relationship, so how we can just create that the two ways communication in that, because always the relationship doesn't talk in a two ways. Always the relationship walks in a one way. Are you getting my point? So how we can just create in a two ways communication in the good relationship or the ethical relationship?
Um, can you explain that a little bit further? Like, what do you mean by kind of like the two-way?
Yeah, actually, when I just try to communication with people, I'm just try to make the relationship with the people. So most of the people are not able to interact with me, no, not able to get the good conversation with me. So how did you manage that time? So the conversation should be from a person that we are talking to them, so they can just react the same thing that we want to that we are here to make the relationship with you, right?
I would say just do your best. I mean, reach out to who you want to, and to find that common ground. Um, and I said in an interview, I think a month ago or so, is just shoot your shot and reach out to whoever you want, and kind of go from there. There's this affiliate. Her name is Tiffany Higgins. She's one of my best friends right now. She's amazing, or she has been since I met her. But she was a she is a ClickFunnels affiliate, and she was getting some awesome progression. She had like, I think, 75 active paying members in her account. She was really wanting that dream car. And I met with her, and we just got on a call, and it was really cool. We're like, Tiffany, you're doing so awesome. We just keep that momentum. We kind of set some goals as well. And that was a few months before Funnel Hacking Live, and we helped her to get some awesome awards. And she was able to get her dream car award, and I was able to give that thing to her on stage, which was so awesome. So just really cool. You never know. Let's see, how do I want to say this? The relationships that you build can be absolutely amazing. You just never know until you try. And so Tiffany's amazing. I just met with her yesterday. Just talking with her made me better. So I want to keep more of those relationships as much as I can, because you made me a friend on the street. Talk with them, bounce off ideas, and kind of go from there. Or anyone online, just meet with people, build communities, and lots of miracles will happen. Hopefully that's an answer to your question.
Yeah, I got that. So how we can just create the relationship with Dream 100, because they are the next level guys, and they are always busy at their business but doing the stuffs. So how we can just create the relationship with them and attract them to ourselves, so communicate, so they can just communicate with us.
Yeah. Let's see. There is some really awesome guys in that I met as well in the Avengers group. Leslie, Andrew, and Daniel Doss. Such amazing guys. I don't know if you met them before, but they're so cool. They just kind of sent messages to me, and we met, and they offered to do some really cool things for me. Daniel made some videos for me, and Leslie made some awesome images and graphics for me, and we just became best friends, just kind of like online. It was really cool, and I was able to meet Leslie at Funnel Hacking Live. Then I'm going to meet Daniel at Funnel Hacking Live this next year. So if you have a skill or a way to help out someone, not saying that they're going to use you or anything, right? But if you have a skill and you want to help someone out, and it's maybe a little bit of a higher person up, offer to help them out. Don't send them a scammy message or whatever saying, hey, I can help you, and send them 5 paragraphs. Get to know them first, help them to know that you are human, and then kind of go from there, just like Leslie and Daniel did. I may have never met them because they live halfway across the world in Malaysia, I believe. But it's really cool. You know, if you have an awesome skill and you want to help them out, they may take it. So do it, and see if you can kind of build the relationship that way. Be my best tip for you.
Yeah, this is the golden nugget hour thing that you have just shared us, because I'm also a funnel builder, and I use the same strategy that you are sharing with us, and most of the people are writing it down on their notebooks. And if you're just watching a replay, then share your thoughts on turn that, just sharing a lot of nuggets with us. So the thing is, you are the relationship manager of ClickFunnels, and most of the people are sending you messages day by day, and your messages are full. Yeah. So how
Yeah.
did you manage that time? How did you respond to everyone?
I do my best. I really try to. I get a lot of messages that say, just kind of, well, yeah, I do my best. So I just kind of like in the start of my day, I try to respond to comments, things like that. And then the comments or questions in my direct messages, it's like usually, and also emails. So I try to do that first off in the day. That way I can make sure I keep up on them. It's usually like my first on the to-do list. So I make
That's
sure
awesome.
I get behind.
That's awesome. So how did you help your affiliates, the ClickFunnels affiliate, that you want to make more sales in their journey? So how did you help them? What are the strategies that you are sharing to them?
I see. What's up, Nolesh? It looks like we got a few people in the comments there. How's it going, brother? No affiliate is different, but a lot of affiliates are similar. Okay, I'll say that again. Yeah, I'll say this again. Every affiliate is different, but a lot of affiliates have similar traits. I'll say that. There we go. That's more clear. Because all affiliates want their money, right? But they don't have a boss, right? So it's like, what will drive affiliates to then take the next step? Okay. And everyone's going to be different, right? You see, with Tiffany Higgins, she just needed a few more steps in the right direction, or a little bit more guidance. She's made way more millions of dollars than I've ever made in my life, but she just needed a little bit of help in something that I knew more. So I just kind of helped her out, take a little bit more guidance and talked to her a little bit more, and kept our communication going. And she just excelled, which is so cool. And then let's see, Brian Brewer, another amazing affiliate. He and I just talk like maybe every 3 weeks, and I let him know what we've got going on, any updates, and he just runs with it. So you never know. Well, let's see. So on my end, I kind of see what people are motivated by, and then we move on from there. Because everybody's motivations are different. So hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone is different, and we have to make the good thing. That's why we are just able to make that we want to achieve in our life. The thing is, so you also working with Russell. So how did you create the strategies to grow the ClickFunnels with the relationships, and how did you connect with more peoples, and just making the strategies to grow the ClickFunnels and taking this to unleash level?
I mean, just reaching out to people, seeing seeing what affiliates are wanting to work hard, and kind of go from there. And then I don't know if this pertains to your question, but being in the ClickFunnels office, I think I'm the youngest one there. I'm pretty sure. I put a bet on it that I think I'm the youngest one there. Trying to think.
That's
Yeah,
awesome. That's awesome.
the youngest, which is really cool. But I would be very stupid if I didn't learn from everyone there, right? Um, I try to take everything I can from Russell, obviously, as well as Chris that I work with, and our new some of our new employees, as well as everybody I can, because we have the most amazing people at ClickFunnels. So I'm trying to do my best to learn from every person. So that takes a lot of listening. Okay, it takes a lot of listening. And I try to do my best at that. And I try to take everything I can learn from every single person there, learn from them, have awesome conversations, and kind of jot down in my head like, oh, Chris is teaching me this. Wow, Russell just said that. Try to take notes, and then also keep it in my brain as hard as I can. And then we have the most amazing secretary at the office, Jackie. She's awesome. She's really well at staying organized. So I try to learn what I can from Jackie. Also, Brent Copeters. He's really good at building relationships and just listening to people and also keeping those relationships going. Dave Woodward, he's the most amazing guy. He also found some really good news the other day, so keep on following.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the news.
But Dave Woodward, he's the most determined person in the world. So I'm trying to learn from Dave as well, and he's very positive. So yeah, learn from people, listen, and then always stay engaged with what they're doing because it's so cool. Everyone's got fun lives. What's up?
Yeah, literally. Yeah, Sahil is here. So that's awesome. That's awesome. I literally love that your answer. And you are just sharing that we have to learn from others and they are just sharing their thoughts and we have to implement on our business. And this is the thing that can help us to grow more and scale it more. So the main question is uh, because actually I have started this interview to attract the attraction of our dream 100. Okay, to attract their audience to our places. So if I just want to make a good relationship, so what the three fundamentals I can use or how I can just make the better communication with them, because I'm not too much fluent in English. So what is it matter in the creating the relationship with them?
Sorry, what matter?
The communication is skill, just like I'm not too fluent in English. So is that matter with them creating the relationship?
I don't know. I mean, your English is awesome for sure. I would say just always like when you're not doing these interviews, just always like learn from people that are speaking English, obviously, and then just dive into it as much as you can. Maybe find a few things that you can do each week to then, sorry, just got a call, to learn from other interviewers. Like say, oh man, there's so many good. Joe Rogan is such a good interviewer. I've listened to him and watched him a few times. You'll see that when he interviews people, he talks like kind of slower and he's very relaxed. And I think that's a really good skill that he has, because then people can just kind of sit back and listen and kind of think like, oh dang, what he just said is really good. So like learn from the goats, okay? Like if you want to be a good interviewer, learn from Joe Rogan. Let's see. Dave Woodward is a great interviewer. Man, there's so many. So learn from the goats, right? So if you find someone that interviews people really well, find like 2 or 3 things that they do great. And if you need to like listen to a few of their interviews like multiple times, do that, and then just grasp everything you can, right? Just like this, kind of funny. Back to the last question, I'm trying to learn from everybody in the office that I can, because they're such amazing people, because I want to do everything that they are doing and kind of learn from what they're doing. So kind of something that you can do with interviewing people. The English will definitely come, right? But if you can learn other skills as well, as that English comes, the different interview styles and things like that will come as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it is golden nugget, the awesome thing that you have just shared me, and I will definitely implement that. So, actually, I was just taking your time. So, the
You're
last
good.
question is, yeah. So, the last question is, what is your advice for beginner? How they can just start affiliate marketing, and what should avoid them when they are just starting their journey as an affiliate marketer?
I'm going to go back to what I was just saying, kind of like with learning from people. Learn from the goats, right? Learn from Russell. Learn from Steven Larson. Learn from Jake Leslie, right? Learn from everybody that you can. I've got so many books here that I've read over the last. I've got quite a few books here that I've read over the last few years. So many amazing marketers. If you don't know who Dan Kennedy is, you got to dive into what he's teaching, because that's where Russell learned, right? If Russell would have just stuck to potato guns, we would have had no idea who he is. We might have just kind of laughed at him, right? Well, potato guns are pretty awesome, but Russell Brunson did not stop at the potato gun, right? No way did not stop. He kept on going. He learned from so many people. If you listen to Russell, he's going to teach you what he knows, but he's also going to say, yeah, and Dan Kennedy said this, or I think I've heard him say, Brent Bouchard says this, or so many people, because Russell learned from so many people. So we need to get out of our own heads, and we need to learn from other people, because it's going to make us so much better. So if you're a brand new marketer, learn from the best, learn from the GOATs, because you're not a pro if you're just starting out. You're probably never going to be a pro, but you need to learn from the pros. Does that make sense?
Literally, so much sense, so much sense. I got that. We have to learn from the goats and also from the pros, because we also want the pro at the time, and this is will be awesome at the time when we become the pro that we want. Okay,
And
so yeah,
just one
yeah,
more thing, Suraj,
yeah.
my English isn't great. I have to say this too. My English isn't great either. I
But
sometimes
you,
skip my words or things like that too. And sometimes I say, I'm like, why did I just say that? So don't worry about the English. It's totally going to come. As you kind of just like I said before, learn from the goats, and then just the English will come. Don't you even worry.
that's awesome. That's awesome. So the last thing is, if people want to connect with you, so where they can just connect with you, because I have just mentioned one link in the description, that is the relationship builder, your group. So is there anything, any place that they can just connect with you?
For sure. My Instagram is It's Turner Leslie. So you can find me on there. I post a lot of stuff on Instagram. It's mostly it's a lot of my son right now, because he's really cute and I'm kind of boring. So jump on there if you want to see a good part of my life. I figure I'll put my life on social media. If someone doesn't want to see it, they can unfollow me. But you guys will have a blast following me on social media on there. So It's Turner Leslie if you want to follow me, as well as on Facebook. Just search me. You'll see me on there. And then also, if you're coming to Funnel Hacking Live this next year, you'll see me there. I'd love to see you. I'd love to give you a hug and show you around.
Yeah, sure, sure. I have the few targets. If I achieve that, then definitely I will just meet you at this funnel hacking live.
For
So
sure.
this is the awesome interview, and I literally so much grateful to have you here. And you have just shared me a lot of things. The most probably and the most amazing thing is learn from the codes. This is literally an awesome thing that awesome, literally so much. So the thing is, we are just going to wrap up this, and thank you so much for giving me your precious time. Yeah. So I will just connect you for a while. Just let me wrap it. So, is any other thing that you want to share with our audience?
Not that I can think of. If you have any questions, let me know. I would just say continue to do your best, and learn as much as you can. Always continue learning, and always read books. And then, like we talked about, learn from the goats. And yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, actually, one person have a question. I have a question for the Turner. So, so to promote OFA, which is the most recommending training for the affiliate bootcamp, and this is if only motive is to help me by affiliate marketers. So, what is your thought on this?
Yeah, I'm gonna see this one. Yeah, I would. So the One Funnel Week Challenge is great, but I would say promote ClickFunnels as much as you can. If you don't have your ClickFunnels link, just send me a message. I'll help you out with it. But the One Funnel Week Challenge is great, but it may not be here forever. So, I mean, but the 14-day trial will be here forever, right? So I would say promote ClickFunnels as much as you can. Right now, this is what I probably should have said, is right now for the month of January, we are giving you guys a 30-day free trial here in ClickFunnels. So promote that like crazy. I mean, anyone that you can think of would definitely enjoy it and benefit from it. A month to understand ClickFunnels is fantastic. They can take one thing in ClickFunnels and learn it every day for 30 days. So that's what I would say. One Funnel Week Challenge is fantastic. Promote that thing like crazy. I have to give a shout out to, oh man, I'm just forgetting his name really quick. Hold up. Let me just look him up really quick because I got to get
Yeah,
my
sure,
shit.
sure, sure.
Let's see.
So I hope people you are just making a notes and just watch the replay. If you are not making the notes, then make the notes, implement all the things because Turner giving share and sharing a lot of things.
Oh
So
yeah. Yeah. Here he is really quick. I want to say his name is uh, Praj. I'm saying that right. But he just sold 39 OFAs in 2 days because he has a really awesome Facebook group and he kind of leads everybody. He kind of coaches them for 30 days. So it's really cool. So figure out what you like to do with One Funnel Away Challenge and make it your own. Don't copy anybody or do exactly what they're doing, but just make it your own and good things will happen for sure.
that's awesome. That's awesome. The biggest thing that you are just sharing, literally so much awesome. Okay, so just let me wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming on my show and giving your precious time.
No
Thank you so
problem.
much, Anand.
Yeah, happy to be here. If you guys have any questions,
Yeah,
just let me know.
yeah. If anyone have any questions, so you can just put in the comment. Then I will just ask to Turner. I thought no one will have the question anymore. So yeah, yeah. If you have any question, you can just connect to the Turner directly from the Facebook and Instagram. Okay. So I thought we have to wrap it up now. Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Just let me repeat it up for a while and I will just connect you to another one more time. So I hope guys you have just make golden nugget notes in your golden nugget notebook that I have just shared you before my interviews and the previous interviews. So the thing is we have if we want to make a pro and if we want to become a good person in our life, so we have to learn from the goods, and this is the thing that I want to share with the other marketers who are just making a good impact on their people and making a huge marketing with that. So thank you so much for your time watching us, and I will be come back again with a new episode. Thank you so much for watching us.